Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. That's Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and I'm Tyler Merkovich, bringing you week 2 of the college football season previews. Thursday night game, it's Clemson at Georgia Tech, and this very well could be the ACC championship game in November here. Clemson, who beat Middle Tennessee State. You know, Dabo Swinney was probably thinking, having confidence they could beat the Blue Raiders. So let's prepare for this triple option offense that could be very, very lethal right here. So you know they're preparing for the whole offseason. Georgia Tech, big game against Jacksonville State, the opener. They get the job done. But you know they were looking ahead to this Thursday night thriller, which can have very, very big impact on the ACC standings. What are your how is Clemson going to pull off the upset here in Georgia Tech?
Well, my keys to victory for Clemson is to play fast. They have a lot of track stars on that Clemson team. One thing that can frustrate a team like Georgia Tech is if you play fast, it's going to frustrate you a lot. So Spiller is going to be healthy, according to Spiller, as well as according to Dabo Swinney. So play fast. Spiller is phenomenal. Ford is phenomenal. Get those guys out there early and often. Play fast against Georgia Tech. Number 2, the maturation of Kyle Parker. Showed a lot as a freshman last week. I know he went 9 of 20, but he also had 4 drops. So he looked pretty good as against Middle Tennessee as a true freshman, as a redshirt freshman. I think he's going to do fine. Continue to bring him along slowly by that running game. They were able to take the pressure off him by giving the ball to the different running backs that they have to neutralize the Middle Tennessee State pass rush. Also, stay disciplined on defense. That's the biggest key of everything. With the triple option, if you're not disciplined, one mistake could be costly. As you saw with Ohio State and Navy, you have to play disciplined against that option. Don't try to be a hero. If your job is to tackle the quarterback, you tackle the quarterback, and that's it. Don't worry about the pitch. Don't worry about the dive. Do what you're supposed to do, and you should be fine on defense.
You know, this is Jonathan Dwyer versus C.J. Spiller, 2 of the very highly touted running backs that will be first-round picks this year. Mark that. Clemson had 3 interceptions against Georgia Tech, but they don't run the traditional pass offense. You know, Demarius Thomas, the guy out of Georgia Tech, the wide receiver, he can have an impact, I think, running that option pass with Nesbitt. Nesbitt played well that first game, and I think Georgia Tech here, I think they're in for a big surprise. They're going to beat Clemson, I think, even though Clemson's got some speed on defense. I think Clemson improves as the season goes on. But what do you think Georgia Tech needs to do to avoid this upset?
Game tackling is a must, number 1. You have to 11 men around the football because C.J. Spiller one-on-one is going to beat whoever it is one-on-one. Jacoby Ford one-on-one is going to beat whoever it is one-on-one. 11 guys to the football, fly around, gang tagging, because if they get free, it's a track meet, and Georgia Tech doesn't have the speed to compete with a track team that they have in Clemson. Number 2, rattle the freshman, get in his face, be disruptive, get that pressure on him. Georgia Tech always brings it defensively. Continue to do that this game. Disrupt, be disruptive. Also, stay the course on offense. Run that option, get ahead early, and continue to run that option to run the clock out, to slow the momentum down of Clemson, because they want to get out there and play fast. You take their momentum by playing that option, staying true to your game, and you should be fine. But I'm going to take Clemson because one key tidbit, last year Georgia Tech beat Clemson, but Spiller didn't play. Spiller's going to play this game. I think that's going to be the difference maker. Georgia
Tech has a tougher road. They know they need this game. They're going to have a little more urgency, which is a big key. And I don't know if Kyle Parker is going to, that defense is going to play. They got their cornerback from last year, who's their best corner, who's suspended for the year. They got Morgan Burnett at safety, who's going to shore up that outfield if Spiller and Ford try to get big plays. So I think Clemson's in for a good season, but I just think expectations, what always happens with them, they're going to improve as the season goes on. They're going to drop this one to the Yellow Jackets. They know they need to have it because they have a rough schedule. Paul Johnson is ready for Clemson. He didn't reveal too much this week. I think the Yellow Jackets get it done.
I like Clemson. Clemson, Spiller time. I'm waiting. I have my popcorn ready.
Dwyer time.
That's a good running back, though. I can't complain.
For more college football season previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.